Hey guys, Zong here. Just wanted to talk about the upcoming changes tomorrow. First up, we got some changes to Zeta. They're adjusting her common skill title Sanctuary and changing the damage reduction from melee damage from 70%, and they're changing it to all damage reduction 50%. The other change is going to be to her skill Tide Song, which is going to increase the max HP recovery value of the skill. We'll see exactly what that value is tomorrow after the update. And they're changing her EX30 to immediately reset the cooldown of Title Sanctuary. For the next set of changes, they're going to be to Pandemonium. They're going to add a healing factor to her Searing Fist attack. For her Gravity Deflector passive skill, they're going to be adding a damage diversion status that reduces all damage taken by 50% for 80 seconds. After that is completed, then all tank heroes will gain a 40% increase of damage. For the talent effect of Gravity Deflector, they're going to be taking away her current talent effect, which when an enemy is knocked down, Pandemonium gains melee resistance for 5 seconds, reducing all received melee damage by a percentage equal to her damage reduction, up to 70%. And they're going to replace it with, for every 2% damage reduction, Pandemonium takes 2% less melee damage. Now this can be considered a nerf, however they're making it so that she doesn't have to knock someone down in order to receive this melee damage reduction. So she'll have extra melee damage reduction during the entire fight, not just after knocking someone down. For the last change to Pandemonium, they're fixing the bug where her ultimate skill was being applied to Vanguard heroes. Now for new content, they're giving us a new divine prototype for assassins called the Phantom Cloak. This will, at the beginning of the fight, give them 100% damage reduction that will gradually decay to 25% over 25 seconds, and then after the 25 seconds, all assassin heroes will recover health equal to 1600% of their own attack power. Now this may just be the same damage reduction that gets applied to via the gear bonuses, and not like how Northian's damage reduction is like stacked on top of it. So it might not be as much damage reduction as we're thinking, like 100% damage mitigation, but it'll still be very good for keeping the assassins alive during the beginning part of the fight. They're adjusting Crimson Abyss and adding tank heroes to be recommended for it, so they'll be counting as 3 heroes or 3 units on the field, kind of like how the summoners can summon 2 to 3 additional units. Except for the tank units will be constantly present on the field at all times, or until they're dead. They're also doubling our commander post inventory so we can hold 512 commanders at one time instead of 256. So that's pretty massive boost, and makes it easier for us to manage commanders or not have to do it as often. Added suggested lineups to the Katosian's Triangle. For the events, we're getting another Return to Giant Tower, which happens every 2 weeks. Hopefully that brings us another Gene 2 mutation, so we can hyper-evolve another Triple S hero, since we can never get enough of those. We'll have another new banner with Anpu, Senway, and Nafeng. The Mimic Machine is going to bring us our way to get the Phantom Cloak, and we'll also bring Sorvalet copies. Last but not least, it looks like they fixed some cosmetic bugs, but they're adding this quote-unquote optimized battle system, optimize the style of the boss health bar. Now last time they did that, they optimized how all units' health bars looked, but they also took away how we can see our debuffs or our buffs applied to our heroes. So I'm assuming that's what's going to happen with this new health bar for the bosses. So we'll never know when they have the damage reduction onto the bosses or not. So hopefully they added that, but if not, we really need that to be added soon. Anyways, that'll be it for today's update, and we'll catch you tomorrow after the updates happen. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for joining us, and have a blessed day.